spend the lunch with me on my spring break, or known as Spring Sprung Video Week, and I'm gonna tell you some things about me and about YouTube channel, my YouTube channel. But beforehand, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna eat today. So for the drink, I'm having sparkly ice plus tea and lemon flavor. I have like Thailand wools, and it's these. And to warn you, this is pulled pork. Pulled pork inside those buns, cold mixed vegetables. To warn you, I love cold mixed vegetables. Don't judge me. And popcorn. So let me tell you my facts about me. So anyway, so let me start from the very beginning. So I actually I didn't always want a YouTube channel. When I was young, I actually wanted to be a dentist assistant. And I still want to be a dentist assistant. It started, my, want to be a YouTuber thing started off after Coaster Kids 2023. Be Brave Day. Shout out to them. And I forgot to mention all the YouTubers or products or locations are sponsors, not sponsors, but shout outs. But anyway, so it started off and that's how I started to meet a new friend that actually became my mentor on my YouTube channel. You might have watched a few of my videos and mentioned Liam. And some comments about Liam. And I'm gonna say that actually the Wild Winkies are my mentors on my YouTube channel. So what I mean by it is they support me through my YouTube career. And give me advice if I'm struggling with something. And encourage me to not give up. So that's how I got my that's how I actually got YouTube account of Jalapeno Hoppers. And today, when I was searching through the YouTube channel, my notification, you might hear one YouTuber called The Odd Ones Out. So with the new video of his IKEA experience, my friend Grace actually calls me just IKEA. because I love IKEA. But anyway, so like I remember like yesterday making a YouTube channel, not YouTube channel, a comment saying his video looks like it's really good. His new animation looks like a childhood cartoon that little kids can like. And also, I love his channel. I subscribe to a lot of their channels because I support them. But what happened was when I was like gonna make my food for my lunch, I got this notification from a certain user, blah 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 blah. Let's actually call it Juno Mars. Okay, I forgot the user, but I don't know if I'm allowed to. But let's pretend that account was Juno Mars. And the user account that actually said this comment, thank you. That actually really made my day. Thank you. Okay, but still, to warn you, it's not the actual name. I just forgot, but I just made one up. And to warn you, I'm not making this, the story itself is not made up. It actually happened very true. But the username is just false. For, I'm gonna use a, random name for our account. So, Juno Mars, like, replied to one of my comments saying, hey, I kinda see this. It's a pun for jalapeno poppers. I actually said, I never thought about that before. Like, I'm not upset about it, but really glad for them to realize. But anyway, what happened was, that, I actually replied with the user saying, hey, I actually never thought about it before. Like what I said, I'm glad I didn't say I'm glad you comment that, but more likely, like, I never thought of it. But actually, the name actually came from, like, when I was little, if people grew up in the 80s to the 90s, maybe the 70s, they remember the game show called Supermarket Sweep. They actually made another version of it, like, back in 2020, I think? Maybe 2021. I forgot, but I know it was different hosts. But I remember, me and my mother, we called each other if, like, we said, if we were on this game show, what should we get called? And I said, jalapeno hoppers. At the time, I was pretty much maybe around 8 to maybe 10, maybe 11. I don't know. She said that, and actually, she, like, loved the name. And then later, she said, like, I actually, like, here's another thing I never told you about. I actually was, like, it was my original plan, but I almost scrapped it entirely. It was gonna be almost Jessikea, the princess of roller coasters at Kings Island. My mom said, I don't know if this is the right thing for you. Like, what happened if you want to jump into different topics? And that took a lot of time for me, like, saying, is my mom really right about it or I should do it? But I came to a realization that I don't go to many roller coasters a lot, don't go to theme parks a lot and stuff like that. And I agree with my mom, so I changed it to jalapeno poppers again. Um, go back to the old. I went back to the old name that's currently still in place, and that's how I got my YouTube name. But here's the last thing I'm gonna tell you about. The last thing I'm gonna tell you about is that my future of my YouTube career, I'm like, I want to at least make a few cosplays. And one of my biggest things I want to cosplay as is the Maestro. From the Easter edition of Would You Rather, I said I want to be the Maestro. I actually really want to be the Maestro. Somebody please. If somebody have something on Amazon that looks like the Maestro or something like that, I will. And also, like, if you're wondering who I will trust to do my makeup / face paint, I actually watched other YouTube channels before. Some of them are older kids like me. Some are younger kids. I go randomly watching YouTube channels sometimes, but most of the the things I subscribe to I watch often. But anyway, like I watched like Tina Kitten putting face paint on Foolish and Quackity. Shout out to them. But I thought it was so cool when Quackity actually got face painted. And actually, like, I would trust her to do my Maestro makeup. Tina, if you're out there, could you do my Maestro makeup? If you do my Maestro makeup, I maybe can take you to Kings Island. Maybe. I don't know what the price is. But if you heard me, I hope you do my Maestro makeup. I trust you. But if not, I have other friends who can do makeup for me. But anyway, like, this is the end of my video. I'm gonna finish eating. And I will get to you later. Thank you. All the YouTubers products I use in this video and all stuff are not sponsors, but shout outs. Please like, subscribe, comment in the community page because I didn't realize that for some reason YouTube doesn't do comments for me. Or I don't know how to do it. I'm still learning. And share. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.